What is going on, Multiversers? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to our next Multiversus character poll for our Yay or Nay series. Today we're going to be going over none other than Popeye the Sailor Man himself. Yeah, kind of a strange pick, but I mean, he still technically qualifies for Multiverses, right? And he was requested, so that's kind of why we're doing him today. So let's start off with the perk idea for him, right? Obviously, spinach buff. This has to be the perk somehow, right? So Popeye, of course, he needs his spinach, right? He needs it. So that's kind of what one of his perks should be, right? So Popeye will pull out a can of spinach, which he eats very quickly, and then it powers him up, making any attack that he does much more damaging than normal. The ability isn't just meant to be used whenever you feel like it, though, right? You got to use this somewhat strategically. Set up better KO situations. Like, okay, my opponent's sitting at maybe 80 to 100%, whatever, and I need to go in for that KO, kind of swing the tide of battle, pop this ability real quick, you know, and the way that it would work, there's probably some sort of indication on the character somewhere that will pop up. You input the whatever it is, that the indicator that pops up, you press those buttons, and then he pulls out a can of spinach, eats it real quick, and then he just gets powered up. One significant more powerful attack than usual. So, and it's not like that doesn't just work for 1v1s. It could work for 2v2s, but it still only kind of benefits Popeye. But it can help his teammate, right? So let's say his teammate's kind of getting beaten down a little bit. Well, he pops this ability. Now he can run over and try to help his teammate get out of a sticky situation real quick. So it can be beneficial for a teammate, I suppose, but nonetheless, spinach, this had to be one of his perks, right? Now moving on to the moveset portion here. First up, we're going to go over the wind-up punch. This is kind of like classic Popeye right here. So Popeye, probably like a forward smash-like attack, forward strong attack. He's just going to do the big old wind-up punch that he's kind of known for doing, right? So he reaches back a little bit, and then he unloads a big, massive punch forwards. This is going to be a great grounded KO option. And, you know, after, say, he activates that the spinach ability from earlier, well, makes this move even stronger and even more deadly on the ground. So it's just classic Popeye, and you got to have it in his moveset somewhere. Move number 2. We're going to go with something for his up special, a recovery type of move. What could he do? Now, this one took a little while to kind of come up with. Like, what could Popeye do for, you know, trying to get back on stage? And then I stumbled across this. Popeye, there's a scene where he eats spinach. Wow, what a surprise. But after that, instead of like him getting all strong and buff and, you know, typically what he does, this time his pipe, it's like he blasts off. So like his pipe is kind of upside down and it blasts him straight into the air and he goes kind of flying upwards. So like the attack itself will cover a pretty good distance, of course, being a recovery type of move. So and then the hitbox for the attack, like what's the part that could damage the opponent? Well, that'll be like whatever's shooting out of the pipe, right? Like the part that's blasting them straight into the air. That's going to be what will be damaging because it's going to be kind of like behind him. So if you can, if there's an opponent, I don't know, trying to catch you from underneath or whatever, you can end up hitting him with this from behind or whatever. So, I mean, he's got a way to recover, and that's kind of key to these type of games. Move number 3, gonna go with the big old drop kick here. So maybe like a possible forward air, like a good attack in the air for Popeye here would be just this big old drop kick. I mean, he's got big feet anyway, so I imagine just kind of him flopping forward. Well, not really flopping, but just launching both his feet straight into the air. Whoever this hits, you know, good knockback, of course. So this could be a pretty decent damaging attack, as well as a good knockback, allowing Popeye to kind of have like a pretty decent, you know, air KO option. So if you can, you know, follow your opponent off stage, hit him with one of these drop kicks real quick, then use that up special with the pipe blast to come back on stage. Yeah, this could work. I guess it's nothing crazy, but it's still something. Now for the alternate costumes. First up, let's go with the tux and his little top hat. I like it. It's classic. It's a little tuxedo, and then he's got that weird little top hat he's got on. So I don't know. This was one of the first ones that I actually thought of, which was kind of weird because when you think about it, Popeye kind of has like, you could say two different ideas for a default skin. One of the possible default skins could just be the straight up plain white sailor outfit right here. So this could either be a default skin or this could be one that you just unlock later on. And speaking of the other idea that could be default or another unlockable is the, you know, is navy blue, right? That's blue, right? I'm colorblind. But just this design right here, something that works. He's got several different looks, of course, and this game is going to be based all around, well, cosmetic-wise. There's going to be tons of those flying around for a whole bunch of characters. So Popeye's got a few ideas that he could play dress up with, and, well, there you go. Now for the yay or nay portion, my opinion, I guess, and I'm sure most of you have already left your opinions down below, but I'm going to go, for me, I'm actually going to go nay. Look, I know who Popeye is. I know that he'd make a fun character, I think, but if I look at things and I go, all right, if I said I could only have my top 20 most wanted characters get in, is Popeye on the top 20? No, he's really not. There's a lot of other characters that I think I'd rather see get in way before Popeye, so for me, he's going to be a nay, but if he gets in, I think it'd be kind of a cool little idea, nostalgic. I mean, could you think about it for a second? Like, a cartoon as old as Popeye being able to duke it out with other cartoons that are, you know, old like him, that have been around for a long time, just kind of seeing them cross paths for once. It'd be a really cool thing to see, no doubt, but for me, it's a nay. Let me know what you guys got down on the comments. But before we end the video, we do got to go over the updated yay or nay stats. And here we have the top 6 characters so far. For placement-wise, from the last time we've seen them, they're all the exact same. They're all the exact same. 1 through 6, none of them changed spots. But in terms of percentage-wise, everybody actually went up slightly percentage-wise. So, but Daffy Duck still leads the way with 99%, 99.2% positive rating here. Then we got Wile E. Coyote with 96%. Ben 10 right there in third place with 94.89%. Samurai Jack in fourth. Animaniacs at fifth. Mordecai Rigby, or just Mordecai in this case, in sixth place. So top 6, same as last week. But yeah, look at 4, 5, and 6 again. They all have 93%, but 93.93, 93.61, and then 93.50. They're all very, very close in percent. But hey, that's kind of why we do this. Let's see how close people come to each other and who can separate themselves. Moving on to 7 through 12, we have, well, in order, Fred Flintstone, King Kong, Joker, Static Shock, who makes his debut for the stats, Scorpion, and then Godzilla. So Fred and King Kong stay in the exact same position that they were last time we did this. They stayed in 7th and 8th. Actually, no, sorry, mistaken. Fred stayed in 7th place. Joker and King Kong actually swapped spots. So Joker fell down 1 spot. King Kong actually jumped up 1 spot. So not bad for King Kong, I guess. Joker kind of going down is surprising. Like, he's down 1.35% from the last time we did this. He's getting more nays than yays, and that's kind of strange. I thought Joker was like going to be an all-around sort of agreed upon character that everyone's just, yep, just put Joker in. But no, he's getting a few more nays lately than usual, so he's fallen a little bit. But then we got Static Shock, who's making his debut in 10th place, which he's got 54 total votes. 48 of those were yays, and 6 of those were nays. So percentage-wise, he comes out to an 88.88%, which is kind of crazy. If only he was in 8th place, that would have been perfect. But yeah, not bad for your debut. Top 10, 88% of people wanted to see him over people that didn't want to see him. There you go. And then, of course, 11th and 12th, like I said, Scorpion and Godzilla. They end up falling down 1 spot, technically, because Static Shock jumped them. But, yeah, Scorpion, 88.23%. And then we got Godzilla with an 84.26%. All these characters, except Joker, moved up in percentage points this week. So that's good for them, but bad for Joker. And now 13 through 18, the last 6 characters that we've gotten so far, is Mojo Jojo in 13th, followed by Pibby, Followed by, yeah, Pibby making their debut, her debut, I should say. Then we got Scooby-Doo in 15th, Gumball in 16th, Sonic, the other character making his debut, in second to last place. And then Spinel in, well, last place. Spinel in last place. But Mojo's at 82.81%, going up in percentage. Pibby with the debut. Pibby is starting with 79.36% yay to nay ratio, which is pretty dang good. Scooby-Doo actually fell 1.67%, so Scooby's going on the wrong way. Negative percentage for him, but he's down to 79.03%. And then Gumball actually moved up slightly in percentage points, but up to 78.75. And then Sonic. Sonic was a strange one, right? So Sonic has a 67.94%. It's not that great of a percentage compared to pretty much everybody else on the list, right? Like look at his stats: 78 total votes, 53 yeses, 25 no's. Pretty much a lot of the no's were he's not a character that Multiversus owns, and it's like, well, that's not really part of the whole thing. It's just kind of, do you want him or not? But there were a few people that were saying, nah, Sonic and Smash, just kind of keep him there. But yeah, I guess he's kind of like not really split down the middle, but he's kind of a split character. Like, yeah, there's people that want to see Sonic no matter what, but then there's others that are like, nope, give a roster slot to somebody else. But yeah, and then of course, like I said, Spinell's in last place with 58.2%. But that is going to wrap it up for today. Hope you guys enjoyed the updated stats. Don't forget to vote for Popeye today. Yay or nay in the comments. Either way, that is going to be it for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed. And I guess I'll see you when I'm looking at you.